Hi, I'm Sarah, and I am Mallory's maid of honor.
Hey everyone, my name is Callie. I am a bridesmaid and Mallory's sister-in-law.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm one of Mallory's bridesmaids.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm one of Mallory's bridesmaids.
Hi, I'm Erin, and I'm one of Mal's bridesmaids.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and I'm one of Mallory's bridesmaids.
Hi, my name is Brooke, and I am Mallory's bridesmaid.
Hi, my name is Roshonda, and I'm one of Mallory's bridesmaids.
I first met Mallory, well, when I was born, so I haven't really been able to get rid of her since. No, but truly, I really do have a built-in best friend because of it.
So I first met Mallory, obviously, through her brother, Nat, who is my husband, and I am so blessed to have Mallory as my sister-in-law.
I first met Mallory at IUP through my roommate Erin at the time. Erin will tell you all about how we met at IUP. I guarantee she'll tell you in this video. But Mallory ended up being a nursing major as well as her roommate. So I was so relieved to have met them because I didn't know a single soul coming into college. And since then we lived together throughout the 4 years. We didn't really, maybe we sort of got sick of each other, but not really, which was a relief as well. But I couldn't have been more thankful to have met Mallory through that situation.
I first met Mallory freshman year of college at IUP. I actually messaged her on one of those Facebook groups to try to find a roommate. I thought I was gonna end up having to have a random roommate. I'd pretty much given up hope because everyone already had a roommate at that point. But I was like, oh, I'll just message this girl. She looks nice, she looks normal. One of the only people I hadn't messaged yet. And she happened to not have a roommate, so it worked out very well, I would say.
I first met Mal at IUP. We were at orientation, and her and Rachel were actually in line in front of me. I didn't know anyone there, and I was just there by myself, so I gave it a few minutes and quickly decided that I had enough of that. I went up to Mal and Rach, and I just kind of said, hey, would it be okay if I hung out with you guys? I don't know anyone here. And they both said yes. So we kind of spent the rest of the orientation together. And then once we got back to school for the school year, they reached out to me, and the rest is kind of history. We lived together for 3 years after that, and it's just crazy to think how different our lives would have been if one of us had gotten there 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes later.
I first met Mallory our freshman year of high school in an information technology class, and I don't remember anything about that class other than it brought me my best friend, and she's been my best friend ever since then.
I met Mallory in college. We were in nursing school together, and we lived together for the last 2 years.
I actually cannot think of the specific time that I first met Mallory. It was either when we did a girls group lunch at Folgers Dining Hall when I met Erin and Lauren, or it was in Rachel and Mallory's dorm room. Since I lived on the second floor and they lived on the third floor, we tended to hang out in the same room a lot of the times, a lot of sleepovers, a lot of good memories took place in that room.
My favorite thing about Mallory, if I had to choose one, would probably be how much she cares about others, specifically the ones close to her. It's crazy to me how she'll be doing something that is meant to bring her happiness, and she is worried about bringing others around her happiness. It just shows you how big of a heart she has, and growing up with a sister like that is truly amazing, and I am so thankful to have her in my life. Obviously when we're growing up, we've gotten into plenty of fights, and I know that I could be the annoying little sister who wants to sleep in her bed every night and proceeds to pee the bed. But just through everything, I have never had to question once in my life if my sister cares about me or if she loves me, because she always shows me how much she cares about me and how much she loves me. And even though I am her sister, she does that with everyone around her, and it is so prevalent and everyone can see it. And I just admire that so much about her. and I hope to be just like her one day when I grow up.
So my favorite thing about Mallory, well, of course, obviously, it's her baking. She is great at baking, and I love that she bakes gluten-free things because I can eat them. But she's so good at baking and so good at cooking, so keep doing that, Mallory. And also, what I love about her is that we're very similar in personalities. I always tell Matt that he married his sister because we're very type A planners, love to be organized people. And so I can just relate to her in that sense when it comes to anything type A personality has to come to.
My favorite thing about Mallory is her loyalty as a friend. I know she will be a lifelong best friend for me. It doesn't matter how long we haven't hung out or talked. I know we can pick up right where we left off and nothing's changed. We aren't awkward. You know, everything's still the same, which I think is hard to find these days. So I'm super thankful for the friendship we have and that we'll always have.
My favorite thing about Mallory, well, there's a lot, is how forgiving she is. One of the most forgiving people that I've ever met. Any kind of disagreement, argument over the years, she never holds a grudge, and she always tries to make things right, like right away.
My favorite thing about Mal is how supportive and encouraging she is as a friend. We've had a lot of life changes in the past couple of years, just with graduating and getting jobs, moving around, and Mal is just always supportive of our goals. Whenever we catch up, you can tell she's interested in what's going on in our life, how's your job, and you can just tell that she wants the best for her friends.
My favorite thing about Mallory is how reliable and caring she is. No matter how far away or how long it's been, Mallory is always there for you whenever you need her.
My favorite thing about Mallory is how kind-hearted she is. I haven't lived with her for a while and don't get to see her as much anymore, but I know I can still always go to her when I need someone to vent to or if I want to learn about the latest health trends. She uplifts those that she cares about and is such a joy to be around. Everyone that knows her knows how good of a heart she has and just truly how special she really is. I'm so grateful I get to call her my friend.
My favorite thing about Mallory is her ability to give advice, and more specifically, I think it's the ability that she has to listen and be able to process the advice. She really kind of takes everything in and then gives the advice that maybe she would want to hear. It's very true to her heart, and I don't think I would have been able to get through college without her advice. My favorite memory of Mallory, and I'm gonna keep this PG-13, is probably the time that she opened her house to me for Easter dinner. We did a girls' trip to Pittsburgh and explored with her mom and her sister. So that was pretty fun. We got some rolled ice cream, we got some popcorn, we took lots of pictures. It was a good time.
My favorite thing about Mallory and Tyler together is like everything, but I guess the way that they complement each other, like as cliche as that sounds. Ever since Tyler came into our lives, or Mallory's life, but also mine, I have seen such a difference in Mallory and her moods. She is just genuinely happy all the time. You can feel the happiness portrayed through her whenever you're around her. Even when she's not with him, like you can still just tell like how content and calm and happy she is like in her life. And growing up, like she's one of those people where the wheels are always turning in her head. Like she's always worrying and thinking about what the next move is. And I always tried to help bring her calmness and everything, but I just couldn't fully help her with that. And I would just pray that she would find someone that was able to bring her that calmness and happiness. And I could not have thought of anyone better than Tyler. He is perfect for Mallory, and they complement each other so well. And every time I'm around them, I can just feel the love. And that is something so special to me, that my sister has been able to find someone who she's going to marry. And I am so beyond happy and thankful that I can be part of this process, and I love you both so much.
So my favorite thing about Tyler and Mallory is the most important thing. They have put God first in their relationship and their soon-to-be marriage. That is just setting themselves up for a successful marriage. I am so proud of you guys. Also, what I love about Mallory and Tyler is that, like I mentioned earlier, Mallory and I are very similar people. So it takes someone who is just loving and patient to be with us. So as Matt is to me, Tyler is to Mallory. It shows their love for each other. They love one another so much. And I am so happy for this journey that you're about to go on and all the adventures that is going to come with marriage. Congratulations, you guys. I am so happy and I cannot wait for the wedding day. Yay!
My favorite thing about Mallory and Tyler together is that they have always supported each other's goals and dreams. I know that's something like I would want out of a partner, and that can be hard to find sometimes. I truly think they both want what's best for each other, and they push each other to, you know, the best of their abilities. I don't think I've ever seen Mallory upset since she's been with Tyler. I'm sure they've had their fights and whatnot, but she's definitely never seemed upset to me, which I'm so happy for her that she found someone that makes her feel that way. Also, I'd like to say Tyler is the only Tyler that we've ever approved of in our friend group, so that says a lot as well, if you know what I mean.
I would say my favorite thing about Mallory and Tyler together, while it may sound cliche, is how happy they make each other. When she met Tyler, it was just like so different than other guys she like dated in the past or talked to or whatever. He was just so different and so much more mature. And I think we all kind of knew from the beginning that like he was the one. I just saw like such a change in her. She was so much happier. So I'm just so happy as one of my best friends that she found the love of her life, and I'm so excited for the wedding and everything. So congrats, Mel and Tyler. I love you guys. I'm so excited for your future together.
My favorite thing about Mal and Tyler together is how committed they are to each other and how committed they are to building a life together. When we met Tyler, we knew something was different. Mallory seemed very happy. And anytime Tyler is around Mal's family, Mal's friends, it's like they're his family or friends. He treats them like so. And actually, when he would come up and visit at IUP, I would joke around and say, oh, it's fine, Tyler's one of the girls, just because he was always there with us 6 girls. But I'm so happy to be a part of the big day, and congrats, Mal and Tyler.
My favorite thing about Mallory and Tyler is how effortlessly they support each other and help each other grow as individuals and as a couple. I could see it from the first time that I hung out with them together and watching them grow as a couple and as individuals over the past few years. I could tell that they were going to spend the rest of their lives together.
My favorite thing about Mallory and Tyler's relationship is how well they complement each other. The way that Tyler looks at Mallory shows me just how much he truly loves her. I love that they strive to be the best possible versions of themselves and that they will continue to get to grow together throughout their marriage. Love you, Mal.
My favorite thing about Mallory and Tyler is how happy they make each other. You can tell when she looks at Tyler and when Tyler looks at her that they're just genuinely happy and they really are a good fit for each other.